Good evening guys. Today is 14th March 2019 and this is Daily Current Affairs brought to you by Ekam IAS. And our topics are AstroSat, Exercise Al-Naga 2019, Corporate Social Responsibility, Global Environment Outlook Report and Global Chemical Outlook, Starry Frog and our usual sessions MapEdu program as well as PQRS. And our very first topic is the AstroSat. And AstroSat is recently in news because the AstroSat discovered a new population of the ultraviolet stars in a globular cluster. So, the AstroSat discovered a new population of the ultraviolet stars in a globular cluster named NGC 2808. So, what is a globular cluster? It is nothing but it is a collection of thousands to millions of stars. It is a collection of thousands to millions of stars moving as a single unit. And the picture indicates, or it is a sample picture of the globular cluster. Globular cluster is nothing but it is a collection of millions of stars moving as single unit. And the stars are tightly held together because of their gravity. Okay, and these stars are held together because of their gravity, and that is called a globular cluster. And recently the AstroSat discovered a population of the ultraviolet stars in the globular cluster named NGC 2808. And coming to the AstroSat, AstroSat is India's first dedicated multi-wavelength space observatory launched in September 2015. When compared with the other satellites are capable of observing at a very narrow range of wavelength. So, they are capable of only observing at a very narrow range of wavelength, whereas the AstroSat observes the universe in the optical, ultraviolet, low and high energy X-ray regions of the electromagnetic spectrum. So, it is capable of observing the Earth in a wide range of the electromagnetic spectrum, whereas when compared with other scientific satellites, they are only capable of observing at a very narrow wavelength of the electromagnetic spectrum. And that is all about AstroSat. Recently, AstroSat observed or discovered a new population of the ultraviolet stars. And in the globular cluster NGC 2808, AstroSat is the India's first dedicated multi-wavelength space observatory launched in the year September 2015. And it can operate in a wide range of the spectrum such as ultraviolet, low and high energy X-rays as well as in the optical wave. And our next news is nothing but Exercise Al-Naga 2019. Military exercises between or army and military exercises between India and other countries may ask in the UPSC exam. So, you just simply need to remember the name and the countries involved in the military exercise. And here we have Exercise Al-Naga 2019. It is between the India or Indian and Royal Army of Oman. So, Exercise Al-Naga 2019 is between the military exercise between India and the Royal Army of Oman. It is between the armies of India and Oman. And our next news is about corporate social responsibility. What is CSR or corporate social responsibility? We have heard the term for many times. And corporate social responsibility is nothing but it is a management concept which defines the responsibilities of a company towards the community and environment. So, in management, it is a concept which defines the relationship between the company working in a particular place towards the community and the environment of that particular place. And coming to legal terms, the CSR is mentioned in the section 135 of the Companies Act 2013. So, CSR has a mention in the section 135 of the Companies Act 2013. And we need to know which all kind of companies are involved in CSR or are part of the CSR. And if you are running a company which either private limited or a public company which either has a net worth of 500 crore or a turnover of 1000 crore or a net profit of 5 crore. These are the three conditions. One is the net worth of 500 crore or a turnover of 1000 crore or a net profit of the 5 crore. If your company satisfies any of these three conditions, then you need to spend 2% of the average net profit as CSR. So, If these three conditions are satisfied, or any of these three conditions are satisfied, then you have to spend 2% of the average net profit. If your net profit is like 10 crore, then you have to spend 20 lakh rupees as corporate social responsibility. And in which all sectors CSR is in, that is, in which all sectors the money of CSR is contributed, is like eradicating hunger, poverty, healthcare, education and vocational skills, livelihood enhancement, women and children, environment sustainability, art and culture, sports promotion, rural development, slum development. And a major point to be noted is that the CSR contribution is also towards the Swachh Bharat Kosh, Clean Ganga Fund and Prime Minister's National Relief Fund. And these points are very important to be noted. That is, CSR funds are involved in various sectors, and importantly, contribution to Swachh Bharat Kosh, Clean Ganga Fund and Prime Minister's National Relief Fund. And another point to be noted is that there is no specific tax exemption. Okay, there is no specific tax exemption extended to the expenditure incurred during CSR, or there is no tax exemption for the CSR in specific. So that's all about CSR. And I told you what is CSR, and CSR is defined in the section 135 of the Companies Act 2013. And a public or private limited company having a net worth of 500 crore, or turnover of 1000 crore, or a net profit of 5 crore should spend at least 2%. At least, it is at least 2%. They can spend even more, 2% of their average net profit as CSR. And in other than the various sectors, the contribution to Swachh Bharat Kosh and Clean Ganga Fund and Prime Minister's National Relief Fund are also part of the CSR. No specific tax exemption is given or extended to the CSR. And our next news is about the reports by UNEP, that is United Nations Environment Program. Usually UPSC asks questions on outlooks, reports and all. So that's why this portion is included. And we are studying about the two reports, that is Global Environment Outlook Report and Global Chemical Outlook. Coming to the first one, Global Environment Outlook, the full name is Global Environment Outlook 6, Healthy Planet, Healthy People, that is GEO6. So that is the full name, Global Environment Outlook 6, Healthy Planet, Healthy People, that is GEO6, and it is released by the UNEP only. And it is the first publication. The first publication of this Global Environment Outlook report was on 1997, and this is the 6th edition. That's why the name GEO6. And the major findings of the report are: today the population, or the present population of the world is 7.7 billion, that is 770 crore people living on Earth, and it is expected to rise to 9.8 billion, almost 980 billion, or 1000 crore, near to 1000 crore by 2050. And another finding is that about 33% of the all food got waste. Okay, so about 33% of the all food is wasted. Even we are wasting our food. But the children in sub-Saharan Africa and various other parts of Somalia and other parts of the world are still starving. They even doesn't have food to eat. Okay, and we are wasting our food. And according to the study, almost 33% of all food is wasted. And the next report is Global Chemical Outlook, Global Chemicals Outlook. And the full name of the report is Global Chemicals Outlook, From Legacies to Innovative Solutions, Implementing the 2013 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Fine. That's all about. And this Global Chemical Outlook report also released by the UNEP. So for prelims, only two things are important. The Global Environmental Outlook report is released by UNEP. Global Chemical Outlook is released by UNEP. And coming to the next topic, it is starry frog. Starry frog. Starry frog or starry dwarf frog. Starry dwarf frog. Dwarf because it has a size of just 2 centimeters. It's a new species, or a new species found in the Kerala's Wayanad district. Okay, that is a picture of starry frog, and it is a new species found in the Kerala's Wayanad district. It is a nocturnal amphibian that lives under the leaf litter. Lives under the leaves litter, and almost just 2 centimeters long. Usually have a spots, pale blue spots and orange thighs. You can see pale blue spots and orange thighs. And the starry frog is named after the Kurchya tribe of Kerala. And the name is Astrobatrachus kurchiana. So the new species of frog amphibian is found in Kerala's Wayanad district, and the name is Astrobatrachus kurchiana in tribute to the in the honor of the Kurchya tribe of the Kerala. Okay, coming to Kurchya tribe or Kurchya, also called as the hill Brahmins or Malay Brahmins, and these tribes are matrilineal tribe of Kerala in the Wayanad and Kannur districts of the Kerala. So they are living in the northern districts such as Wayanad and Kannur districts of Kerala. They are also called as the hill Brahmins of or Malay Brahmins. Malay means hill in Tamil and Malayalam. Okay, Malay Brahmins or hill Brahmins. They are the hill Brahmins or Malay Brahmins and matrilineal tribe of Kerala. They are included in the scheduled tribe list of Kerala. And also Kurchens are one of the few scheduled tribes of Kerala practicing agriculture. Okay, they are one of the few tribes. Kurchyas are one of the few tribes practicing agriculture in Kerala. And this is the picture of the Kurchya tribe. They are very good in archery. Fine. So news is about the starry frog. Starry frog is a new species of frog found in Kerala in Wayanad district. It is just 2 cm long and it is dwarf, and it is evident by their look, pale blue spots and the orange thighs. Named after the matrilineal tribe of Kerala, they are Kurchyas, and the name is Astrobatrachus kurchiana. They are a matrilineal tribe of Kerala practicing agriculture, also called as the hill Brahmins or Malay Brahmins. And our next session is the MapEdu program. On MapEdu program, we have INSTC, that is International North-South Transport Corridor. It is a corridor which connects India towards the northern part of the Europe. Okay, it connects the India to northern part of the Europe. And it is initiated in 2000 by Russia, India and Iran, and it is a multi-modal transportation route. And this corridor connects Indian Ocean, Caspian Sea and Persian Gulf and the northern part of the Europe. I already told you India, Russia and Iran are the founding members of the project. Now other members such as Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Armenia, Belarus, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Oman and Ukraine are partners to this INSTC. Also Bulgaria is the observer. And this is the picture, this is the map of INSTC, in which the transportation starts from Mumbai, and when it reaches the Bandar Abbas through Indian Ocean and through the Persian Gulf, and Bandar Abbas or Chabahar Port. Okay, Bandar Abbas and both Chabahar Port both are in Iran, and from Bandar Abbas it reaches the Bandar Anjali. It is also in Iran, and from that port it reaches Baku, that is in Azerbaijan. It is a port in the Caspian Sea. From Azerbaijan it moves to the Astrakhan. You can see Astrakhan. It is neighboring to Russia, and it is a port of Russia in the Caspian Sea. And from Astrakhan to Moscow and St. Petersburg through railways in Russia, and it is almost to the northern Europe and to various parts of the northern Europe from St. Petersburg. So it is the International North-South Transport Corridor founded by India, Russia and Iran. Now almost 12 members are there, including Bulgaria as observer, and this starts from Mumbai and ends in the northern Europe by passing through Persian Gulf, Indian Ocean, Persian Gulf, Caspian Sea, and from Astrakhan you can see there, Astrakhan is a Russian port in the Caspian Sea. It moved towards the Moscow and St. Petersburg, and it is a very good alternative to the Suez Canal Way. That is, if we are using the Suez Canal Way, it takes almost 1.5 months to 2 months, almost 45 to 60 days to reach the northern Europe. But By using this particular way, we would reach Russia in almost 25 to 30 days. So the distance and the time is almost halved. Okay. So the distance and time is almost halved by using this international north-south transport corridor. And our final session is the PQRS, in which we have a question from 2012 prelims. And the question is, which of the following would include foreign direct investment in India? Option 1, subsidiaries of a foreign companies in India. 2, majority foreign equity holding in Indian company. Companies exclusively financed by foreign companies. And 4 is portfolio investment. The question is very basic. If you know the basics of FDI and FII, you can easily answer the question. And the options are A 1, 2, 3, 4, B 2 and 4, C 1 and 3 only, and D 1, 2 and 3. So what is the main difference between FDI and FII? So simply, what is FDI? FDI is nothing but when a company situated in one country makes an investment in a company in the another country. Company in another country or abroad, it is called FDI. FII has different from FDI. That is, FII is investing in the stock markets. FII is investing in the stock market. That the FII purchase the company's shares from stock market, and there is no direct involvement. The entry and exit process for FDI is bit difficult when compared with FII. That is very easy. In the case of FDI, the investing company have the partnership in management, and whereas in FII there is no such partnership in the management. That's why in FDI the capital is almost long-term capital, but in FII it is almost like long or short-term capital. So that's the main comparison between FDI and FII. And by knowing the basics of these FDI and FII, you can directly reach to the answer, that is D 1, 2 and 3 only. By looking into the statement 4 is portfolio investment. You can directly omit the two options A and B because both contains option statement 4. So A and B is not in the game. And coming to C and D. C is 1 and 3 only, and D is 1, 2, 3 only. 1 is subsidiaries of foreign companies in India. Yes, definitely that is FDI. Majority of foreign equity holding in Indian company, that is also FDI. Companies exclusively financed by foreign companies, also FDI. So the answer is option D, that is 1, 2 and 3 only. And the statement 4 is wrong, and which is related with the FII, that is foreign institutional investment. So that's all for today. And for detailed news and explanation, you can refer to the PDF which is available in the description section. Thank you so much. Please do comment, like and share our channel. Good night.